Right, on to some other stories now. The tensions at the India-China border are growing. The Chinese military is attempting fresh incursions. It is engaging in ceasefire violations. Military commanders from India and China will be meeting this month for the 13th time. And so far, their dialogue has in fact failed to produce any results. It looks like India now wants to pressurize China's militarily for a solution. Just before the talks, India has now rejected soldiers and military assets from Pakistan to China. Our next report gets you all the details.
Even after 17 months in 12 rounds of talks, tensions at the India-China border haven't calmed. In fact, they are growing. Both India and China have ramped up deployments. The Indian forces have redirected significant military assets from the front with Pakistan. French-made Rafale jets, field guns, tanks and howitzers have been positioned along the border with China. India is now believed to have around 200,000 troops on this front. This is a 40% increase in deployment from last year. It is a necessity. The Indian Army is trying to match China toe-to-toe.
Definitely there has been an increase in their deployment in the forward areas, which remains, of course, a matter of concern for us. But we are regularly monitoring all their movements, and based on whatever inputs we get, we are also carrying out matching developments both in infrastructure as well in terms of the troops that are needed to counter any threat.
Recently, the Chinese military installed more advanced equipment on the border, including a multiple rocket launcher. They are now conducting night drills. The Chinese Air Force is stationed across the line of control. The Indian Air Force is watching the PLA too.
With respect to the development of airfields by the FLAF in the TAR region, what we have to keep in mind that though the airfields are being developed, hardened aircraft shelters are being built there, but they have a huge penalty of high altitude. So their capability to be able to launch multiple missions from high altitude airfield will remain a weak area for them.
The skies may be a weakness for the Chinese forces, but the PLA is keeping tensions at the border alive with fresh provocations. China has violated the ceasefire twice in the last 10 days. The Chinese military is engaging in fresh infiltration bids. The most significant one happened in Uttarakhand. The PLA crossed the line of actual control at Barahoti. More than 100 Chinese troops entered Indian territory. They left after 3 hours. Military commanders from both sides will meet this month. This will be the 13th attempt to end the border standoff. China can use the opportunity to pull its troops back, but it has given no indication that it favors a truce. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.